Good evening. Welcome to Coffee Talk. My name is Brendan. Joining me is my lovely wife, Pamela.
Hey guys.
Thank you for tuning in on this Memorial Day weekend. We're so excited to be with you, Batdorf and Bronson Coffee Roasters. As always, when you tune into our live programs, we've got a deal for you. So right there on the screen, code WATCH and Learn 10. Anything you order today is 10% off. We appreciate you tuning in. Also, if you haven't joined our VIP coffee club, the Batdorf Boosters, we have an exclusive discount that I'm not even going to mention on air, but I'm going to tell you it's a uber special discount just for people who've joined the group. So go to Facebook, Batdorf and Bronson Boosters VIP Coffee Club, and join today. So today, we are going to talk about two things that I love dearly. One is coffee, and the other,
Ice cream.
Coffee and ice cream, otherwise known as an affogato, which is an Italian, based on an Italian word that means drowned. So the ice cream is kind of drowned traditionally in espresso, but there's a way to do it at home. There's a right way and a wrong way, and we're going to teach you everything you ever wanted to learn about how to make an affogato. So if you've got your stuff with you, hopefully your glasses are chilling, your ice cream's on hand, your coffee's ready to roll, then I'm going to show you everything you need to learn. Also, if you get a chance, please share the stream right now. Share it publicly so other people can join us. We're going to give away a bag of coffee to one person who shares the stream today. So we really appreciate you doing that. Traditionally, affogatos are made with espresso and gelato or ice cream. You can make them at home using a couple of other tools I'm going to show you. So first off, let's talk about the coffee. I've got a few of our coffees here, all favorites of mine. We've got our La Manita. Can't get that backwards thing on camera down. Our La Manita Costa Rica, which is a fantastic coffee. We had that this morning. It's bright and sweet. It's got notes of maple and orange juice. It's really, really good. Next down the line are Bolivia, which is our newest coffee. Fantastic. By the way, we're doing a brew along event next Saturday. So if you order this coffee on our website, no later than Tuesday, you can brew along with us live in a video chat through our Facebook group on Saturday. And if you do join us for that brew along, other Batdorf professionals will be in there to answer your questions. You guys voted and you decided we were going to make it in a Chemex.
Oh, that's cute.
I know. So you can get your Chemex on batdorfcoffee.com, and you picked Bolivia for your coffee. So that organic Bolivia is fantastic. Pick up a bag of that. Tasting notes are pecan, nougat, and molasses.
Nom nom nom.
Very sweet, very tasty. You need to order by Tuesday to have it for Saturday. No later than Tuesday, but you can order today, and we'll get that to you. All right? Cool. Okay. So if you're brewing at home, you have a couple of options. You can make it using a French press. You can make your coffee using an AeroPress, which makes a very good faux espresso. We love this one for creating lattes and other espresso beverages at home. Both of these are available. Yeah. Both of these are available on batdorfcoffee.com, so check them out. Just remember, you want to make a strong cup of coffee because you're adding ice cream to it, and we're coming close to espresso. So the traditional AeroPress recipe that's right on the box is perfect. If you have an AeroPress, you already have the recipe. And your French press, maybe just make it with a little bit more coffee and let it steep a little bit longer than you normally would and get a nice, strong French pressed coffee. Okay? But the traditional recipes using espresso, so I'm going to take you over to my espresso bar and show you how I make an affogato. Does that sound good? Cool. Drop your questions in the comments if you have them. We'll come back and answer them. And let's see if we can do this right. Here we go. All right. Pam, if you would grab the ice cream for me. So there's a couple of things that we figured out about making affogatos. Number one, the temperature of the cup matters. Normally speaking, in espresso, I keep my cups very hot. These are warm. The top of the espresso machine has a cup warmer. For the purposes of an affogato, we've found that the cold, freezing cup, the cold ice cream or gelato, and the hot espresso or brewed coffee, if you make it in your French press or AeroPress, is the perfect combination. So throw these in your freezer. These are 6-ounce cups, which I've experimented, found to be about the perfect size. I also took the time to measure out the ice cream, and 50 grams is about right. So that's 50 grams of ice cream in your cup, probably like, I don't know, a scoop and a half, depending on how you're doing it, but that's about the right amount. Now what I'm gonna do is I am going to pull a shot of espresso. This is our training center. If you haven't been here in St. Pete, this is where we offer training for our wholesale partners. We also do public events and things here, which are on hold for the moment, but we hope to be back to that soon, seeing your smiling faces. So I'm just gonna pull a shot of espresso on camera. You'll have to forgive me, I'm left-handed. I'm gonna put my back to you to tamp this. Okay. Flush that out. So we've got our cold cup, our cold ice cream or gelato. You also don't want to use an ice cream or any cold dessert that's heavy in egg, because egg and coffee have a bit of a flavor mismatch that doesn't taste as good in the cup. So a custard that's very egg forward would not be a great choice. We found vanilla gelato, which is what we're using here, or a good quality vanilla ice cream tastes great. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this shot. This coffee today is our Dancing Goats blend, which is our signature blend. Did you grab me the bag? It's the one on the end there. Tasting notes are cherry, chocolate, spice. It's really, really good. You can pick this up on our website. If you're doing espresso at home, I put 18 grams of coffee in. I'm looking for about 27 out, and I want that to happen in about 30 seconds. Okay? Pam, can we get a close-up here? I'm going to show you what this looks like. So this is our affogato. Let's make a second one so we can enjoy them together. I hope you guys are well. We miss you. We love you. I hope you're tuning in for Josh and for Ben for their programs. So I'm going to pull another shot. so that you and I can both enjoy this. So I have some questions, specifically the question, is this a drink or is it dessert? And if you ask my wife, she would be team dessert, but I'm team drink. And what I'm looking for out of an affogato is something that's really coffee forward, but which is improved and enhanced by that sweetness of the ice cream. I want that vanilla, that sugar to really just make my experience that much better. We've got our awesome little mugs you can get on the website. So I'm going to pull this shot. You can see, oh, my light's unplugged. You can see the ice creams right in there, and we're pulling the hot espresso right over top. Doesn't that look great? Oh, man. So we found that the cold cup, the cold ice cream, and the hot espresso work really, really well together. So I'm timing this. And that's just about right. So that's great. We got this all dialed in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this back to our little station.
Sweet.
And we're going to drink a little, eat a little, enjoy our beverage. Okay, welcome back to the main section. I'm going to switch to a view where you can see a little bit of everything. And I apologize, it looks like there's a little lag in the video, hopefully not too much. There we go.
There it goes.
All right, so let's get a close-up here.
Beautiful.
Look at that coffee, look at that ice cream. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing other than my wife. Close call. So for me, what I'm looking for, you can grab your sweetheart. What I'm looking for out of an affogato is I want a coffee that is constantly informed by the ice cream, that's sweetened by the ice cream, and that is cooled by the ice cream. So all the way to the last sip, I want to feel like this is just this delightful, sweet coffee drink. So shall we try? We're going to go just for the liquid. Let's give it a little push. And again, you guys can do this at home with your AeroPress. You can do this at home with your French press. We just happen to have a Lumberzoco Linea here, so we're going to use it.
This is a very caramely flavor profile on my tongue right now.
She said it's caramely. I don't know if the microphone's picking up, but that's awesome. So whenever we talk, we had a wonderful deep dive that Joshua did with Bob on Dancing Goat's Blend, which is what we're brewing here. And in it, he talked about how we can highlight certain notes. So picking up on some of those more caramely, condensed sugar notes makes a lot of sense in this context. And if you think of it as a coffee, it's the most delightful coffee you've ever had.
Very good.
Yeah.
Can I go for the ice cream chunk yet?
Just keep sipping. Keep sipping. So any questions from anyone out in Facebook land? Let's take a look. I wonder how ice cream and hard cider would taste. Joshua, I am going to tune in for that one when you make it, when you find an excuse to make it. You can add, by the way, if you do want to make this a little boozy, it's not uncommon to put a little amaretto or some other liqueur in here. That would be a delightful after dinner situation. And, you know, you asked about eating the ice cream. I found if you just enjoy the coffee, bit by bit, the ice cream will continue to kind of melt into it. And then you just have one nice little bite of ice cream at the end. Now you can go full on dessert. In fact, sweetheart, would you go in the fridge there and get a couple of items out for me? In fact, let's grab this here. And the other item on the right. Yep. So, shout out to one of our customers out in Olympia, Mercado Ristorante, who serves a wonderful affogato using our Capital Blend. If you haven't had Capital Blend, we call it the Long Island iced tea of our arsenal. It's got a little bit of everything. It's sweet, it's approachable, it's got some darkness and some complexity. It's really, really good coffee. And so, you know, they're closed right now, but we love them. And we know that they're going to be open very soon. So we're sending them love. If you have it there, you get the special jazzed up version. You get the whipped cream on top. You get the chocolate syrup on top. I actually made some whipped cream too earlier, but we'll just use this. So, and
Oh man.
I am told that it is the most decadent dessert you will ever have. That is a way of turning it
Right, can they see?
into dessert and not a drink. So there's something for everybody. Oh, I gotta have a little more. It's perfect. It's still coffee for me. It's probably chocolate for you.
At this point.
Kind of ice cream. Syrup. That is my wife. So however you like it, for me, it's still coffee. It's still like delicious of coffee. It's still espresso in every way. It's just lovely. It's bringing out all of those sweet notes that make Dancing Goat's Blend so good. And if you're going to start your Memorial Day weekend off, this is, to my mind, the perfect way to do it. This would also be a great one to use one of our decafs in. We have amazing decaffeinated coffees. This is our decaf Peru, which we love. But we also have a decaf version of Whirling Dervish. And we have a decaffeinated version of Dancing Goat's Blend. So several options for decaf that you're sure to love. In the evening, I can't imagine a more perfect way to wind down than to make these for your friends. If you have any questions, just hit me up, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. And don't forget, pick up your bag of the Bolivian now. And if you go to the Batdorf Boosters group, you'll find some special deals inside there. For everyone else, just for watching today, Watch and Learn 10 is 10% off. You know, Joshua said it really beautifully this morning, but we love you. We appreciate you. We hope that you feel supported and encouraged by us, and we feel that support and encouragement from you as well. So thank you for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out on a Friday night.
Yeah.
We will be back Monday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon on the East Coast, with more exciting programming. And don't forget, batdorfcoffee.com. All your coffee needs, whatever you order today, we're going to roast it fresh on Monday, ship it right out to you that afternoon.
This is
So
a great way to start my weekend.
great way to start the weekend. So thank you, guys. Again, hit me up if you've got any questions. We are here for you. Don't forget to join the Batdorf Boosters VIP Coffee Club, and we'll see you real soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.